Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again on this game day Sunday. Cowboys play tonight against the Minnesota Vikings at their home at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Cowboys come in 5-1. Vikings come in 3-3. Now, although the Vikings are 3-3, they're a really good team. I did some game film on them and just watching how aggressive they are on defense. But we'll get into that in a second and talk about how their defense is going to be running this game and things of that nature. Keys to victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And although I kind of think that if Dak doesn't play, I'm pretty sure that Minnesota might win this game. Mike Zimmer is a really good coach. He's a defensive minded guy, and I'm pretty sure he did his homework on the Dallas Cowboys, considering he used to work for Jerry Jones. um, so Dak Prescott really wants to play. We know that. We know he's a true warrior. I've talked earlier this week about how I felt about necessarily not wanting him to play, only because I'd rather have him for the long run and miss him a game than have him in a game and then him re-injuring something or do something worse to what he already had and then end up not playing. But reports came out that today, I don't know if it was today or last night, the training staff gave Dak RPR injections. Now, I've never heard of RPR injections because even when I played in the Arena League, I didn't, a lot of that stuff wasn't around back then. But so what it is I looked it up, I researched it. So RPR injections it's a platelet-rich plasma. So basically, the treatment uses the patient's own blood cells and plasma, basically, to accelerate the healing process in a certain area of the body. So wherever you inject it, that's the area where it will strengthen it and help that healing process be faster. So I'm pretty sure that's what they did to his calf, stuck it in his calf to help his calf and his ankle and his leg, that whole lower area of his body. So because of that, he'll probably feel better. It can be one of those shots can be effective for 6 to 9 months. And to those of us that don't play football right now or in the NFL anyway, that has that NFL insurance or even NFL money, those injections can cost between $500 and $2,500, from $500 to $2,500, just for that one injection. So just so you know how serious that is. I'm pretty sure no other YouTuber is talking about that, but you're getting that here. So if you're watching this video, you're one of the lucky ones. So you know now what that injection is that Dak Prescott got, and you have a better understanding about it, because I know I do. So now we can talk about that. Coming into this game, Dallas leads the NFL in points per game and total yards per game. Does that mean much? Yeah and no. Because, has that Dallas Cowboys played good defenses? Yeah, they have. But this particular defense, I think the Vikings and the Cardinals probably have the best defenses that the Cowboys are going to see this season, in my opinion. I would have said Washington, but Washington haven't been playing good. Don't mind those clothes right there. I just got those out the dryer. I just folded those up and put them over there. But anyway, Dallas leads. So when you look at what Dallas has right now as far as offense, defense, passing, you look at these two teams together, they're pretty close when it comes to certain things. So we look at what they rank in the league. Right now, the Vikings on offense, they're 13th in the league headed into this week. They're 6th on defense, they're 12th in passing, and they're 13th in rushing. For the Dallas Cowboys, they're 6th in offense, 11th in defense, because we've come a long way from being dead last year. Remember that? 11th in passing and 5th in rushing. Now, something's going to have to give with these two teams, because the Vikings are good on defense. The Cowboys are good on offense. Cowboys are good on defense. The Vikings are good on offense. Both of these teams have weapons that can match up against each other. Normally, a lot of teams can't really touch what the Dallas Cowboys have on offense, because it's a pretty much pick your poison. But the Vikings also have that on offense. Now, I would say that Dak is a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins, but Kirk Cousins has the the benefit of dealing with an offensive coordinator that makes him he's a good quarterback. I give him that, but he's not top tier. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because even when he was with Washington, even Washington fans didn't like Kirk Cousins. I said, hey, y'all need to keep him because someday y'all gonna need him. Look at him now. So, the Vikings took advantage of that. They got Kirk Cousins. He's their franchise quarterback. They love him. Um, but all you need to give him was weapons, and that's why he's doing well with the Vikings. He's got Adam Thielen. They got D.D. Westbrook from the Jaguars, and of course your boy Justin Jefferson is ass. See, Philly 500 don't know what he's talking about. He talking about some Justin Jefferson was ass. Actually, him and CeeDee Lamb. You look at CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson. Their career records are like almost identical. CeeDee Lamb has 9 touchdowns, and I think Justin Jefferson has either 10 or 11. So, I mean, they're right there with each other as far as even receiving yards and stuff like that. They're right there. 1,400 receiving yards in their career so far. Like, come on now. It's just that we got him as pick number 17, and then the Vikings picked him at 22. But, again, Justin Jefferson is not ass. He's the absolute opposite of ass. He's great. Mike McCarthy is 10-4 in his career following a bye week, and Mike Zimmer is 3-4. As much as some of our Cowboy fans don't like Mike McCarthy, which I don't understand, they don't like him because of bad clock management. You know how many coaches in this league are not good at clock management? It is what it is. Like, Mike McCarthy is an experienced coach. He's coming with this team. He's brought a new philosophy to this team, and this team wants to play. And we're 5-1, and I don't understand why people complain about a coach that's winning 5-1. Even Jason Garrett didn't even get that type of hate when he was here. That's crazy, but it is what it is. Dak Prescott has won 4 or 5 matchups against Kirk Cousins, and I think Kirk Cousins is 2 of 7 in his career playing against the Dallas Cowboys. And there's my son busting in my room. Playing with his Mickey Mouse doll. And the Vikings have sacked opponents on 9.3% of dropbacks, which is the highest in the NFL. Now, we talked about the Vikings. They are really good on defense. They got Everson Griffin back. You guys remember Everson Griffin? Some of you guys was like, oh, Everson Griffin sucks. No, he don't suck. It's just that we have Mike Nolan, and Mike Nolan didn't know what to do with anybody. So Everson Griffin is back with his Vikings, with Daniil Hunter, and I forgot about that big dude, that other big dude they got on defense, but they're really good. They got Anthony Barr as a linebacker. These guys provide pressure, and they will sack the quarterback. Now, what are you doing? Now, your grandma called you. Go downstairs. I'm sorry. So yeah, with that being said, with their pass rush, they're very aggressive. Now, one thing that Kellen Moore can do to counteract the aggressiveness of the Vikings, and this is a key to victory for our offense. If Dak Prescott does play, max protect up front. If Lyle Collins comes in and plays as guard, perfect. Then you got basically a full lineup there for these guys to come in and do what they need to do, right? Terrence still playing at right tackle. You're gonna be all right. Now, if you come into this game and you use that aggressiveness against them by doing, because our line is really, we have an athletic offensive line. So they're the type of guys that can basically pull the line, move the line around, misdirection the defense so they don't know what's going on. So that could definitely help. What are you doing, Austin? Stop. I'm trying to do a video. But yeah. So sorry for that. Lost my train of thought. Where was I at? Oh yeah. And if you, here he comes. He's jumping on my back. Hello. Say hello to everybody, Austin. You got food in your mouth? Grandma gave you something to eat? What she give you, a cookie? He likes to climb on my back. But yeah. So with that being said, that's the key to victory on when we're on offense. Now, if Cooper Rush comes in the game, we're gonna have to rely on our run game. That two-headed monster with Zeke Elliott and Tony Pollard, they're gonna have to come out there and do what they need to do, and gain these yardages. Now, they also got a good running back tandem too. They got Dalvin Cook and they got Alexander Mattison. I'm sorry, Alexander Madison, and both of these guys are almost like Zeke and Tony, but not quite. But again, Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, those guys together are like Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. They're like a mirror image of them. They are route runners, and they're going to get you on crossing routes and um, um, they're going to trick you with those crossing routes and double moves. Their screen game is something out of this world. Now, Cowboys can match that too because we have the personnel to do exactly the same thing. So, what they could do on offense, we could do as well. I'm not really worried about that too much. But our defense, really, more so. I already know what our offense can do with or without Dak Prescott because I feel like even with Cooper Rush, I think Cooper Rush still will have time in the pocket because we still have that starting offensive line out there with either one. So I think that part won't matter. It's just that with Cooper Rush, he's not as um, able to. He's not going to change plays, right? He's not going to check out of a play. If Kellen Moore gives him like three plays to choose from, and he sees something different, he'll just go to one of the plays called. He's not going to check out of anything like Dak Prescott will. We know that Dak Prescott's dealing with his grandmother passing away. Now, one thing I'll say about Dak Prescott, he definitely wants to play in this game because, when you deal with sorrow, you want to play. You want to go out there and show and prove what you can do. With him losing his mom early in his career, losing his brother, and now his grandmother, he's dealt with a lot these past couple of years. So, shout out to Dak Prescott. Prayers up for the Prescott family. And I'm telling you, our quarterback is a true warrior. If you don't respect Dak Prescott, it's something wrong with you mentally, and you need to get that shit checked out. So, with that being said, oh, he didn't hear me curse. Thank you. Sorry, I got it. You know how I get into a mode sometimes, but I will say that whether Dak plays or not, I still have confidence in this team. Um, but this is going to be a tougher game than we think it is. I'm not going to say it's a trap game, but I know the Vikings are 3-3, but they're actually better than they look on paper. After just watching film of them, there's ways we can exploit their defense, right? Once you get past that front line, there's space in that middle, right? You can get through to their DBs. Our wide receivers are much better than their DBs. It's their front line and that pressure, right? So our offensive line, especially in the middle, is going to have to hold up. Tyler Badish, step up, bro. So, and those are my keys to victory. If the Cowboys play sound, reduce some of these penalties, man, because we had in the last game with the Patriots, we had 115 yards worth of penalties in that game alone. And a lot of that was Connor Williams. So I'm pretty sure if they put Lyle Collins in this position, that should help. But yeah, we got to eliminate the mistakes. Can't fumble the ball. You cannot give the Vikings a short field. You give the Vikings a short field, they will take full advantage of that and they will score. Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, Westbrook, those guys are players. And they get paid in this league too, and they will score on you. So, defense step up, Trayvon Diggs. I think Anthony Brown might have a good game. Hey, your boy Kelvin Joseph. A lot of you guys wanted to see Kelvin Joseph. He's playing in this game. So I don't know if they're going to do him mostly on special teams, but because Maurice Kennedy is now on IR, he has the opportunity to play now. So let's get with it. They put Justin Hamilton back up on the roster. I really like Justin Hamilton. I think he's an underrated defensive tackle for this team. Now that Brett Urban is on IR for a couple of weeks, well, at least for three games. Justin Hamilton, I like him coupled with Osa Odigizua and your boy Quentin Bohanna as well. So these guys up front got to clog that run and neutralize Dalvin Cook. So with that being said, I would say it's going to be a close game. I think the score is going to be 27-24. It could either go Dallas or it could either go Minnesota. I don't know. It could be a toss-up, and I'm just going to leave it like that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box, how you feel about this game and about Dak Prescott and Lyle Collins and whatever have you. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get this content. It is your boy, E2 Blue. Holla at you soon. Let's go, Cowboys.